fixed from this to this is the fixed. So this is all fixed. We know this is what we are going to get it. And same thing in the company deposits. Companies are also giving the fixed deposits, whereas we are also getting the fixed return. So here the income is generating, but that income is the fixed income. It's not like volatile. Today is 6% or it is 4, then it will reduce to 4%. Today it is 6% and then it will go to 8%. It's like that. Next. Now come to the mutual fund. What is a mutual fund? A mutual fund is the trust that pools the saving of a number of investors. Anybody with an investable surplus of as little as a few hundred rupees can invest in mutual funds. Money collected is invested by a professional fund manager in different types of securities. So, what is the mutual fund? Mutual fund वो है, आपने अपना पैसा है, एक ग्रुप फंड बना दिया है, वो पब्लिक का फंड है, पब्लिक है, that is a flow that company will invest in a different segments. So your money is in our right hands. It can grow. They invest in the sector wise. और उसमें सरप्लस आज की तारीख में यील्ड मिलता है, बिकॉज दे हैव सम एक्सपर्टाइज. दे आर ए पीपल ऑफ द एक्सपर्टाइज हु नोज. वी डोंट नो कि किसके अंदर लगाना किस में नहीं लगाना, बट देयर आर सर्टेन ग्रुप्स, दे आर प्रोफेशनल्स, दे नो where to invest, and so that they can give a better option for investing our money and we can get a good return. Securities could range from shares to debentures, from government bond to money market instrument depending upon the scheme's stated objectives. Mutual fund investment gives the market returns, but it's not again assured. They give the market return. If market is dip, their NAV will down. If market is high, their NAV will increase. So in the long-term market returns have the potential to perform better than other assured return products. So mutual funds are giving the better returns in comparison to others, but that too in the long-term market. Investment in mutual fund is the most cost efficient as it offers the lowest charge to the investors. Investment in mutual fund is the most cost efficient because there are very less charges they are asking, and which is very low. Whereas if you go directly for the equity, there are brokerage, this thing. So that lot of other things are coming over there. How does a slide, please. How does a mutual fund work? We are investors. We pull our money and giving to the fund manager. Fund manager, they are investing in our money. They are investing our money to the stocks, to the securities, which is generating the returns, and that returns we are getting in our this thing. Here again, if you go for the SIP, systematic investment planning, then this will give the better. You have to invest very small amount every month, like 1,000 rupees month or 10,000 rupees per month, instead of giving 1,20,000 rupees in a year, right? So that 10,000, because if you invest today 10,000, you will have the NAV of 10,000. Suppose market increase, so next month again when you give the 10,000, so you will have that much of NAV on your earlier 10,000. So it is like that the SIP is the best investment portfolio which we should do it. Slide. Now come to the equity funds. Invest in equities and equity related instrument of companies. This gives the better result, highest returns, and looking to the today's market conditions and this thing, if you see before 2 years, before the pandemic, the market was around 30, 31,000, and today the market has gone to 60,000 and then again came down to 57,000. So these all are volatile. Here, what I suggest, we should always go for the long-term growth. But because the short-term is the very volatile, long-term we should select some sector-wise investments like FMCG, like pharma, like other all banking sectors. So we can diversify our funds in the different sector, and then we can see our returns. This is very suitable for the high risk appetite and longer investment horizon. If we go for the longer investment for the long overview, it will always give us the returns. Select the better equities and invest in those equities. Slide, please. Like, let us come to the now in assets allocation we have discussed about. Now come to the property. In real estate also we can invest. We have to see in what are the areas, what are the government policies, and accordingly we can go for the real estate also. Gold, I already explained. Gold, we should not go into the bullion. Well, we should only go to the bullion, not in the jewelry. Jewelry will never give you the return because nobody is going to sell the jewelry. It's very less, 1%. We have some more schemes like equity linked schemes, ELSS. In case in ELSS, it is like a unit. We get a deduction also under section 80C of 1,50,000. This invests predominantly in equity. We have a short lock-in period of 3 years also as compared to the other tax saving options. So this is also a good funds where we can invest and we can have a double benefit. But here return will reduce. But on the other hand, we are getting the ATC exemption of 1,50,000. Slide. So debt funds are also there. We have different type of the fixed income securities because suppose today if we are giving to the mutual funds and this thing, they have option, they can invest into the equities, they can invest in the debt. So we can always select a scheme like that, ki some amount of my will invest in the equity, some amount of my will go to the debt. So there the risk factor will be reduced. Because suppose market is coming down, so my debt will increase. The mutual fund, they will definitely going to invest in some part of my investments to the debt also. Because here my aim is to earn interest and capital appreciation. So that debt funds can also give us this thing. This also help to seeking the income at the moderate risk. Again, this gives us diversification, assets allocation, your liquidity management, use of management power, and due diligence. Now, so many times, slide please. We always think that we'll have a very high returns, but we don't know how to do it because nowadays, lot of fraudulent activities are also going on. So before making any investment, we have to ensure that the KYC form with correct details should given to the bank or investment companies. And we should strike off the blank fields where so no one can overwrite or write this thing. We have to register our mobile number and email ID with the stockbroker. to receive trade confirmation alert directly from NSE. Nowadays, NSE is directly giving all the details of your investments, all your settlement and everything. Ensure that contract notes are received from the broker whenever we trade. We should always get the contract note from the broker as and when we trade, whether it is sale or whether it is purchase. And at the end, we should have a settlement note also. We should not share our internet trading account password to anyone. Get a clear idea. We should always ask to our brokerage, what is my brokerage? What are the charges? There should not be any hidden charges which we don't know but the broker is charging. So we have to get a very, very clear idea on this. We also have to see that we never trust or return any oral promises or assured. Never trust written and oral promises of assured return in equity and derivative market. कोई हमें कहता है कि साहब मैं आपको इतना रिटर्न दे दूंगा या इतना वो दे दूंगा, तो वी शुड नॉट ऑलवेज बी ऑन दिस थिंग. वी शुड नॉट ट्रस्ट ऑन दैट. चाहे वो लिख करके दे रहा हो चाहे वो करके दे रहा हो, बिकॉज दैट इज नॉट इन देयर हैंड. इट इज ऑलवेज इन द मार्केट दिस थिंग. So we never trust on this. We should have a full knowledge of our product in which we are investing. Do not invest in any scheme run by an equity not having SEBI registration, because every investment, every equity has to have a SEBI registration. So we should have a full knowledge on that कि हम किस में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, कौन सी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं. We should not give any cash payment to our brokers, because nowadays or earlier also no cash payment is allowed to be given. So we always give our NEFT transfer or through banking channel or through UPI. I think we should always deal with the registered dealer, registered broker. Those are registered with the SEBI, and we should be very cautious. We should diversify it. We should have a pure thought on this. We should have a full thought on this. Where we are investing, we should be well aware. We should know about the companies, where we are going to invest, which company is better, which instrument is better, because it is our money which we have to safeguard, which we have to get the return, whatever we are asking. But not fully, but yes, at least we should have a return what we are thinking on this. So this is my topic, and I hope I shared whatever I feel in this.
क्रिटिकल है बट वी आर ट्राइंग.
ये सब हुआ कैसे?
एक फोन आया था राजेश के पास. उसने कहा कि उनकी 1 करोड़ की लॉटरी निकली है और उसके लिए उसने बैंक डिटेल्स मांगी. राजेश ने सारी डिटेल्स दे दी. 1 घंटे के अंदर ही उनके बैंक अकाउंट से सारा पैसा साफ हो गया और वो यहाँ आ गए. हार्ट अटैक आया है.
देखा आपने, आपकी जरा सी असावधानी क्या कर सकती है. डिजिटल फ्रॉड करने वालों से सावधान रहें. अपनी बैंक डिटेल्स, अपना डेबिट या क्रेडिट कार्ड नंबर, एक्सपायरी डेट, CVV, OTP, पिन कभी किसी को ना बताएं. सावधान रहें, समझदार बने.
IEPF अथॉरिटी द्वारा जनहित में जारी.
हाँ जी सुरेश जी,
रिटायरमेंट के बाद जो प्रोविडेंट फंड आएगा उसका क्या करेंगे?
कुछ खास प्लान नहीं है, पड़ा रहेगा बैंक में, ब्याज आता रहेगा और क्या।
सुरेश जी, बैंक से कितना ब्याज आएगा? एक नई स्कीम बताता हूँ, उसमें पैसे लगा दो, साल भर में दुगने बल्कि चौगुना हो जाएगा। हाँ, बस कुछ नए मेंबर्स बनाने।
नहीं नहीं सुरेश जी, इन सब फालतू चक्करों में मत पड़िए। ये नए मेंबर बनाना, रातों रात करोड़पति बनाना, ऐसे